Hello, I'm Dr. Razor. Welcome to the 5-Minute Thinker, where we spend just 5 minutes thinking about the deeper questions of life. Relativism. It is one of the predominant beliefs in American culture. It states that what is considered to be true, or even factual, is relative to the culture one lives in or the person himself. Relativism resists truth and facts. As such, it impedes good thinking. Let's see why. Dolores G. Morris, instructor of philosophy at the University of South Florida, had her book, Believing Philosophy, published in 2021. It's a great introduction to thinking and why philosophy is important. In her chapter on true beliefs, she has a great discussion on the concept of truth and beliefs. There, she writes in part, "Beliefs are false when they misrepresent the world. They are true when they accurately represent the world. True beliefs correspond to reality. False beliefs do not." Later in the chapter, she goes on to say this, "If truth is correspondence to reality, then reality itself is and must be the deciding factor." Although I think these statements are true and accurate, the problem is that most high school students, college students, and many others in our culture will reject these ideas outright. The reason why is because they already have accepted relativism. As relativists, they do not believe in the concepts of misrepresenting the world or accurately representing the world and corresponding to reality. Students and many others today in our society do not believe reality exists. Even if some do, they do not think we can understand it or grasp it. They also do not believe that misrepresenting or representing the world is possible. The reason why is because the idea of a, quote, world existing apart from one's own subjective perception just does not exist. As the popular saying goes, perception is reality. A student of mine once wrote, "We all come from different backgrounds and have different beliefs. There are no right and wrong beliefs or faith." It's the same with morality. Another student of mine once stated, "I determine moral right from wrong based on my personal experiences and my own perception of things." As Friedrich Nietzsche, the modern philosopher, once said, "There are no facts, only interpretations." This is nothing short of what I call the resistance of relativism. In other words, relativism resists to accept the existence of objective truth and even facts. Because of this, many students and others in our society do not know how to think. The resistance of relativism destroys significant aspects of thinking. Very basically, thinking is the activity of one's mind and brain to reason about concepts and things in, of, and about the world, whether material or immaterial, abstract or concrete. If an objective world doesn't exist or cannot be grasped at all, and everything is just perception, then thinking has nothing to do with this world. If by chance we come to believe we are thinking about this world, this would be just a mere illusion, or we would never know it. Moreover, the resistance of relativism logically destroys another important aspect of thinking, namely science. Science is the study of and thinking about the natural world. It assumes that an objective world exists to think about. But if relativism is true, there's no objective world to study, which means science is impossible. There are numerous other aspects of thinking that the resistance of relativism destroys. But let's think for a moment on why relativism in any form is just plain bad thinking. First, relativism confuses the perception of reality with reality itself. Just because you perceive something as reality, it does not follow logically that it is reality. your perception could be wrong. Second, if it is true that there are no facts, only interpretations, then relativism is false. Why? Because the statement itself that there are no facts, only interpretations would be true, thus showing that there is at least one fact or truth that exists. Notice how we use one of the thinking tools from episode 4 here, the law of non-contradiction. It is a fact that there are no facts, only interpretations is a contradiction, and therefore it cannot be true. We ought to resist the resistance of relativism. There is an objective reality. There are objective truths and facts that exist apart from our perception of them. This is just rational and logical. But, you may ask, how do we come to know the truths and facts about the world? Well, that's a subject for another time. Until then, keep on thinking and resist the resistance of relativism.